Hello there. I'm Brad Fraser. You do not see a destroyed chair from the cats. This is NieR Replicant. Everything's fine. Alright, let's see here. What will I do next? Let's go to the Lost Shrine, shall we? So, the game was telling me, this is the final battle. I don't believe it. Very suspicious. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, what should I do? Current game? Yeah, it is. This music is so freaking pretty. I'm gonna go double-barreled on this music. I guess a shade came near the village today. People kept coming up to me and saying, "Boy, we sure wish your brother was around."
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Right.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met. And first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
You cannot turn back from this point. Continue.
And now the path is open.
Let's go to the end of the game. The end of the game. Shall we? What if this actually is the end of the game? Get into NieR Automata today. Probably would stream some Final Fantasy XIV if I'm being honest. And we do Automata next. Maybe after lunch. If this really was the end of the game. I don't believe this is the end of the game. Is this the same room again? Okay, so the room is a puzzle.
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of password.
Morning, Bernie. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I need to give cats their cat treats. I think we're down to 3 days. 3 more days of cat treats. Just a moment. Hey kitties, do you want some cat treats? Oh yes, they do. Oh boy, yeah, we're excited. Alright, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh my, yes. Cat candy. They freaking love this stuff. There you go. Alright, buddy. Let's have him enjoying this on stream here. Oh yeah. Marzipan's like, can I have some? There you go. Have some cat candy. So yesterday was just trying to help control the situation. Whenever protocol thing. Oh, you're fine, Bruni. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. You're good. Like I said, you literally have nothing to apologize for. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. Alright, do you want some? Want some cat candy? Hey? Yeah, if you want, we can go over, like, protocol and stuff, but literally what you did was perfect. Hey. Oh my goodness, kitties are enjoying the cat. Cat loves the spoon stuff, but the heck, it's so strong of a smell. It is. It really is. Yeah, like I said, it's cat candy. Cats freaking love it. You want some? Flapjack doesn't want any. Okay. Flapjack gets so upset that he doesn't get any. But then I offer it to him, and he doesn't want it. Oh yeah, the kitties love this stuff. Like I said, I call it cat candy. Yes, just a moment. Here you go, kitties. You can... Oh yeah, they love the treats. Ah! There you go. Yep, you're good. Alright, bye-bye, honey. I love you. Wife says goodbye, Bruni. Some manner of password. Bye! Hey, you want the lap kitty? The lap cat? The conundrum. Oh, well, that's a different thing. I should not be reading that out loud. I have a really bad habit of reading whatever I'm looking at aloud, and some things are not supposed to be read aloud.
Password?
Password.
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle.
So they asked, why did humans disappear from the world? So are all humans wiped out? Is this the machines trying to make something human-like? Again, a holodeck.
I feel confident I've heard this somewhere before. To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself?
Got a haircut. Oh yeah.
I
needed one. Got one earlier this week.
Why did humans disappear from the world?
I think I did that on Monday.
You must answer.
Because of a black disease.
I answer, because of a black disease. I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
Yeah, it looks more noticed because your hair looks styled. Ah. Okay. Well, yeah, kitty very much. Oh. Kitty said knocked a water bottle down. I didn't notice it. Oh. Naughty kitties. This probably happened before we had the water accident. Kitty's knocked down my water bottle. I did not notice. You're such naughty kitties. Okay. How can humans survive the black disease? By separating body from soul?
I answer, by separating body from soul. I ask, What is the destination of souls?
They are in the promised land bursting with light.
I answer, they are in the promised land, bursting with light.
Because this place the sun never sets. This is a man-made heaven. A holodeck. That was my suspicion from the start. Oh, was that the wrong answer?
Blast. I appear to have made an error.
Okay. That's fine. To be returned to their shells, maybe. Okay.
To whom, I ask, why did you must...
So a black disease killed the humans.
How can humans...
Extend their lives by separating body from soul.
I answer.
I ask.
Destination of souls. They're placed in their corresponding shells.
I answer. They are placed in their corresponding shells.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then, it seems the way is open.
Let's awake from the Matrix. These are the guardians of this world.
It's the twins from your village.
They keep giving us instructions. They keep guiding us on where to go. They're the ones in charge.
Popola? Devila? What are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
We're here to rescue Yona.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad. We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Devila! What's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie! I don't
We're
believe
the
it!
shades.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
They were working with the Demon Lord. Good stuff.
What now? They copied my powers.
Ah, shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply owned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Devila! Popola! Why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
Shadow
I'm the
Lord?
Shadow Lord.
So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Obtain the Shadow Lord's castle map.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Well,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
It's time to enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
I think I hear a waltz.
This is good freaking stuff.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades!
I think we're locked in!
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Oh, Lolo.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Let's check our words, because I think we just picked up some really powerful words. Yes, we did. Oh my gosh, yes. Wow. Hey, you've already been outside today. You're done. Kitties are begging to go outside again, because of course they are. As wife said earlier, they just want the door opened. So that's my guess. Humans are wishing to break free from the holodeck. Devila and Popola were the guardians of the holodeck. The Matrix, if you will. And humanity desires freedom above all else. And so we're trying to break free of the prison that was saving us. That's my guess. Oh man, if only there's a way to just instant optimize rather than having to do this with every single thing. Well, the struggle is real.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good
Vice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Protect kind for us.
Come on. Come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
The answer is no. Well, what? Oh.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh! Got it.
Kaine, look out!
How would you open a door and not look?
Are they?
These things are freaking me out! Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine. We need to help Kaine.
I know it looks like I'm doing nothing right now, but I am trying to take care of the problem.
You okay?
Yeah. Well, we got problems.
Well, it's just not boring.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
should I know?
Kaine, are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on.
Damn shit.
Oh dear.
Engage for hero.
Can we even hurt this thing?
Fuck. Oh
I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
no! Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go. This way. Move.
We're out. The Dragoon Knights.
Up here!
Let's check the Dragoon Lance really quick before I do too much else. Guard resistance and physical resistance. Okay. While we're here... No, Phoenix Spear is way better.
How can we deal with this?
Run away. Okay. So apparently it's just run away. And that's what we're gonna do.
Up here!
Hold on.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Yeah, it's just run. Don't pick up, just run. Got it.
Hurry!
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament. Strike the beast while it's down.
Hit the thing while it's down.
I'm surprised this one gave you so much trouble.
What are you doing here?
This is also the Shadow Lord, is it not?
You are correct. But
It's underground, so I'm out of breath. The sword on fire.
That's it! Get it out!
It's open.
Hey!
Hey, stop. Let me go.
Go!
Stop it.
Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
We'll meet again, you and I, once this is all over. Until then.
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
Just one thing, I know the joy of having one who loves you by your side. Now then, say, how many rules are there about how to kill a monster? You got Kitty, yes. Amazing. Don't despair, my liege. We are with you. Yes, Kitty, like, I love so much, Daddy. And let's try this again. Oh my gosh, for the honor of the mask, for the honor of our king, for the honor of our queen. Oh my gosh, Kitty loves so freaking much.
Open the damn door!
Knock it off
Kitty's
already.
gotten better. Oh yeah,
Let's
much
go.
better.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend.
Kitty loves so much. Oh my gosh, Kitty loves so much. She loves so much he's hitting the buttons on my controller. This is the guy who likes to play games. He likes to play the games himself. He's like, I pressed the button. That's how much I love. I love so much I pressed the button. Oh my gosh. Yes, he's feeling much, much better. Gersh. Or my Gersh. Daddy, Daddy, I love. Kids in the backseat help her like, no, you're doing it wrong. Like this. Yes, exactly. Kitty's backseating. He's like, here, let me hit the buttons. I hit all the buttons. Because Kitty. Hi, buddy. What's up? Devil and Popola. The helpers on our village. The leaders of our village. Are now telling us go back to the village. Don't fight the demon lord.
Devila! Popola!
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1,300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Gestalt?
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Yeah, we've seen Project Gestalt several times. Attained Project Gestalt documents. There have been hints. And when we're reading our sister's files, every so often something would get mixed in that was like Resident Evil style, like post-apocalyptic horror stuff. Kato, yes. Kitty says hello. Hey, Nico, welcome.
Weiss!
Kitty says hi. He's one of the stars of the show. He also likes to play the games for me. He backseats. He hits my buttons for me. Yes.
My mind. I remember.
What do you remember, Vice?
Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real
Yes,
bitch.
welcome.
You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
You played this.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
Hi, Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades.
Oh. Those are the humans. The shades have been killing us all the time. Yeah, just finished ending the other day. Going for ending B now? Ooh.
Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Ooh, itchy ear. Brad's first time playing ever. Yes. Never played this one before. Very famous game. Trying it for the first time. Oh, Kitty. Yeah, you got something in your ear. NieR Automata. Don't know anything there yet? Yeah, fair. Yeah, I also know nothing. I'm completely blind on this stuff. I went in knowing nothing. In a very interesting game. So, let's get down to business.
Wait. Wait!
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time.
Okay, so, the shells, we like the music. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous music. Yeah, so, the shades have been occupying the shells. Anyway, I'm just going to watch. It's fun to hear it in English. I'm playing in Japanese. Ooh. Yes, it is very fun. Okay, so this is Ghost in the Shell. We are the shells, the human bodies, and we have AI running on us. We're probably just robot bodies. And we have AI running on us, and the shades are the human bodies, the human souls trying to get back into the bodies.
Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans.
Hello, kitty.
You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
I have friends who play certain runs in Final Fantasy
Don't
14 in
speak
Japanese
such
conventions. Ooh.
foolishness.
Sorry.
So we are the robots. We're fighting against the Shades, which are the shells. Sorry, the ghosts that are the
You
real
and us,
humans.
we're the same.
You
Tools
wanna
in the
play
hands
NieR
of a
'cause the NieR
master.
collab in 14. Oh yes,
No.
yes, exactly.
I'm nothing like you.
Yeah, the NieR collab in Final Fantasy 14 definitely made this one look like NieR. Very much so. His music! Play 14 as well. Bun, Cat, Dragoon. The Chef's Kiss as always. Thank you, Yokotaro. Yeah. So good. Hi, Kitty.
Devila? Devila? Popola, are you crying? No, don't die.
There's
You know,
Femiko.
Popola,
Of course,
I
cats above all else.
understand
Oh, yeah,
now why we're
cats.
twins. It's
I play the bun boy.
because we were born without souls. Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness.
Oh, kitty. Watch it. Too many
Our
cars.
souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone!
Bun girl main always.
Devila!
Main said as a cat girl. 'Cause before they had hats for the buns, I wanted to wear hats. That's one of each. He's good fan.
Popola. Let's stop this now.
We killed the singer, the bard.
Stop? Now you want to stop?
Yeah, we killed your sister. Let's call it a truce, okay?
You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal, and now you want to
And the other
stop?
day on stream.
Popola, wait!
muted.
It doesn't have to. No one stops. It's way too late to stop. No one stops.
Revenge.
Please, don't do this, Popola. You and Devila were like parents to me.
Those two watch the world wither from time immemorial. Cool. Such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight her.
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
Oh, damn. Bye-bye, Popo.
No stopping. No stopping ever.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
I fear we're done for.
The red girl doesn't want us to leave.
It'll be all right.
That's right. My Emil. Oh, yeah.
You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Doubt.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone.
It's so hard on this.
Well,
It's so invested with them. Love
I
them so
guess they'll
much.
just have to learn.
Yeah.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time.
See you around, Emil.
I'm scared. I don't want to die.
So, the real question is Yona going to be the final boss? Don't answer the question, as you know. Don't answer. But that's theory crafting. Oh, man. Black hole. Clary, what? No, I'm just... Again, never played this before. Didn't hear the question because of the explosion. Oh, okay. I was going to say, is Yona going to be the final boss? And again, don't answer. There's our Shadow Lord. You don't know too? Yeah, it's our soul. The Shadow Lord. Okay, so that skin is a sheet she's put over her bandage on her left leg. Isn't that interesting? So we're robots. What you gonna do? Please stop beating me up, Kaine. I really have no way to fight back.
Let's go. Yeah.
Friday's a little depressed. Okay. Buttshot, right? All right. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Love you, Kaine. Oh yeah, yeah, she's great. You're right. Yes, I do have cats, and the cats will oftentimes just hop up and take over the stream. I have to take a lot of bio breaks. I got a kitty issue, and yeah, kitties will sometimes just hop up and look at the camera. Didn't happen this time, though. Trying to get myself well hydrated. All right, let us continue. Just me and Kaine. So I'm going to guess at some point we're also going to lose Kaine, and it's going to be us versus our soul. That's my guess. Did that too. Good copy on keyboard. Yep. Ginger Snap, Marzipan, trying to remember the other one. Flapjack. Ginger Snap, Marzipan, and Flapjack. And they all have titles, too. So it is Captain Flapjack. Remember, that was Captain Jack. We have Lady Marzipan and Count Ginger Snap. Come on, kitty. We can beat these guys. We face off against the humans, aka Shades, the ghosts. So it is funny that I was avoiding that. One like to show off the beam for free. Oh yes, Ginger Snap. When he hops in the lap, he's just like, "Hey there, check out my feet pics." I'm like, kitty. Kitty, please, no, it's not that kind of stream. And Kitty's like, "I'm not ashamed of my body." Kitty, please. On hard, it doesn't feel hard at all. Now I'm opting for NBV, which has really started enemies become very hard. Gotcha. So I'm gonna have to play through again, is what I'm hearing. I don't do well on a New Game Plus, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yona!
Oh, Yona. Sorry. Kind of beside me. It's the Shadow Lord. Flowing cape. Gee, he looks familiar.
This ends here.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Watched a lot of Drakengard videos, so I kind of knew that NieR would have multiple endings too. Not sure if all of them are connected, or if they're like alternate endings. Gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea. As a rule, I don't do well with multiple ending games. But again, this is not my kind of game in general, so. I made an exception to play this, so, you know.
Be careful!
I know!
Okay. Yeah, I went in completely blind. I know the music is good. That's literally what I know.
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I am as fit as a fiddle.
Fid. But yeah, I could tell this was not my usual kind of game, and so that I would have to deal with some stuff, but I don't, as a rule, I'm going to play the game until I'm not enjoying it. So far, I'm still enjoying it quite a lot.
Wait.
Hey. What's up? You're all grown up. Love the story. It's a pretty dang cool story so far. And the music. The music.
Brother?
Yoda. Huh?
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yoda's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that... I love you.
And the shade leaves her. The black scrawl.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
Kaine, watch over Yoda for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this!
Okay.
Vice, what's wrong?
Fine.
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come, so. Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
I can almost hear him say, "Strike, curse you. It's all your fault. I'll kill you." Yeah.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Grandma Vice has lost all of his powers.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live. Shadow.
Gee, you sure look a lot like me, bro. A world in flux. Trophy earned.
Is Iona all right? Oh, God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Vice? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Back when I started, I thought the shades were actually actual people there, like our character. I'm assuming something like in Endwalker. People engulf the negative emotion, they turn into shades, but the other day I was apparently not the case. Mm-hmm.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Well, yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister. You have a good life, Kay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
She's possessed by a shade.
Hey, look. It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it. Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Every day.
Yeah, it sure is.
Only 50 hours already on this because I keep doing other things like the main quest. I don't know, just fishing and farming. Yeah, lots of fishing and farming. Yeah, fishing is the bane of my existence. Oh. It's like, I love Japanese video games, but unfortunately, good luck finding a Japanese video game that doesn't have fishing. This is so pretty. Ah, so pretty. Okay. All right. So that's a happy ending, right? So, why would anyone ever play another one? Because apparently there's other endings. Why would you keep playing? I'm sure it's going to give me a reason here at the end of credits. Because if not, we're done. We'll do Final Fantasy after lunch, which is just still early for lunch. Dang, this is early enough that if we're like done, we may do Final Fantasy 14, the society quests before lunch, and then after lunch we may go into Automata. Again, I'm expecting something. I'm expecting something to drop here, and it's like, and then they all lived happily ever after. I'm like, okay. If they all live happily ever after, then I appreciate that, like, this property got taken by Square Enix, and so they had credits, and there's some people, they have no idea what they did, and they just put question marks. Like, and then this person worked on it. What did he do? Oh, something. Okay. Same, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, You know, when you have, see, that's Jaime. They did something for Cross Entertainment. What did they do? This is the problem you have when you have a game company release a game and then close. Property gets bought by another company, and they're like, oh, well, we want to credit the people who worked on it. What do they do? That record has been lost. Wow, this music is so freaking pretty. My goodness. It's like, this is such incredible music, right? It's so good. I also love how you got a white screen, and so I look like a character is up to no good in an anime with the glare off the glasses. It's like, Shinji, get in the robot. Hold on. There we go. Shinji, get in the robot. It's great. Really an early ending B at the moment. Already gave me a nice point of view. Yeah. This music. So, yeah, I mean, I may, here's what I think I'm going to do. If it doesn't give me anything else, I may try New Game Plus for a little bit, just to see, hey, does this have anything to offer? And if it doesn't capture me, we're going to be done. And we'll move on to Final Fantasy 14, Society Quests, and then we'll look at Automata after lunch. Because, yeah, I'm not a New Game Plus kind of guy. Which apparently Automata has like 8 endings or something crazy like that. Okay, what else you got for me? A, okay. There's the A ending. Exit the clear data save screen. Load your clear data after completing the game to experience Kaine's story. Oh. Congratulations on completing NEA. Okay, Kaine's story. All right. Freaking fine. You can now read a departed mother's diary in your house. Wardrobe has also been added to the options menu. New outfits can be obtained by progressing through a departed mother's story. All right, fine. We'll play through Kaine's story. Fine. Change music has been added to the game settings section of the options menu. System data saved. All right, so we're going to play a little bit of automata outfits. I was like, should I continue? NieR drop stuff. Okay, fine. Oh, yes, Discord. Thank you. Thank you for the drop for the Discord server. Appreciated. Bruni's such a good mod. Thank you so much, Bruni. Okay. Now loading. Let's get us some clothes, shall we?
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time.
Feel free to join so you don't miss out on Cute Cat Picks, Game Talks, and when the hits go live. Yes, thank you, Bruni. Kaine's dreams. Discrimination. Ooh, Kaine's dreams. Yes! The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane in the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on. Come on! The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Still baffled how Emil came able to unpetrify Kaine, but not the people in the mansion, the ones in the garden. Right? He just didn't want to. He's a jerk. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointed firmly toward the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, the jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sounds of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo, Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies of the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from the cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those who were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of the children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and, if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong. Be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt. Oh, look, the little freak's gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kane prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin, and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless. Failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kane couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was just inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kane's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention away from Kane, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kane. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kane curled into a ball. Tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kane ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. Continued to... I'm enjoying this like I'm listening to a podcast or something. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. He continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah. That's a funny joke for someone with no parents. Dead parents. To go home to. No home to go home to. Freak! Chanted the children. Freak! 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 Kane closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it to become her world entire. The rain fell. But the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned into terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kane was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my God. He's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves as if waiting for someone, to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle back away from Kane. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was rapt on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now, I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kane again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover his wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm to the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow! He screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit your whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch, a big one. That thing could have killed me. Grandma based, right? The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupidity. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words, locking his eyes on Kane. He took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out! No one! Leave this village! No one wants you here! Either of you! Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Oh, look at the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that. Stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river, wide and deep, that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. On, little Cain. Yep. Understand? On, little Kaine. Sorry, mispronounced the word. The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know, because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depth of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all of these things, and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, Mom and Dad wouldn't... Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you, and if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable. And the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe that it was real. Where did you find these? I just stumbled on them when I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leaving Kaine to suspect the search had been far more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct this ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. Me trying to cultivate lunar tears like forever, right? She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. It didn't turn out quite right, said her grandmother. She squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. You're going to be fine. We're going to be fine, you and me, she said. As long as we've got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all of her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me. And that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taking away on the breeze. Kaine's dreams, daily life. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she were hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood was being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about the barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe! Stupid piece of shit axe! Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma! Called Kaine. Is that you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close, or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spud past Kaine, close enough for her to hear a whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma! Do you need help? I can get you water, or lunch, or a new axe or something? The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, and then smiled. I'll tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was far more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best with the chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses. Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Love her grandma, sweet, independent woman. Strong, yes. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the Eyrie. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. And rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood. When she finally managed to connect a solid strike, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it! Oh, crap. She suddenly understood the joy grandmother felt at a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe and forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough. And my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy, girl. You'd better practice if you... Grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. Grandma? The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. It's a bucket. You can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt beside her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home at the hem of her dress. But Kaine didn't notice. Grandma? Grandma? What's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that! Stop! Just stop! She cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. I'm just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending, sooner than either of them had feared. The positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, goddammit. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you just grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across the dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother had given her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on its heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance of the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her and then muttered to each other, being behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted these words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey lady, said Kaine with bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in a bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me? They seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The old woman pointed to the small building to her right, before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He clearly had been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Huh, barked Demo. The old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head. But before he could let fly a comeback or worse, a punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them both out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether pleasant, not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. Do you like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle, but sad. They seemed to stare through her, into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was still just a young girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village, and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter very much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just as deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her this much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine muttered a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think she'd been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasping around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked the grandmother with a yawn. Come here. Let me have a look at you. Grandmother sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe, finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild. She leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kaine with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, eh? Asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed her crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of the source, she informed her grandmother she was going to sketch her portrait. A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But, Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Oh, shit, said the grandmother, throwing back a sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now, put those crayons away and help me with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of her house, as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons and eyed her subject carefully, and then set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grasp and let it slowly drift to the floor. God, it's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, making drawing something easy or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, and then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, she said between laughter. You truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me. and I love it. But hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think this is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kane would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent mocking laughter. I love how you put life, especially with Granny. Oh, thank you. Yes, I enjoy reading aloud. A week later, Kane could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Posh, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit and then turned to Kane and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself in Kane's memory. A perfect blend of pride and love and joy. They came together to form the lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of a life, like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kane swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Kane's dreams. Separation. Kane listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it through the wooden disc in a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew through her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist in disgust. Grandma? I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. The old woman threw some wood under a cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kane. I think it's burnt or something, because it smells terrible. With that, Kane held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh, yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kane's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown into fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal quarter. Kane could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kane started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores that she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kane lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolled up through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kane looked up, surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. Well, I was going to check on the kelma trees and see if they were ripe, and I thought we could make some jam or something, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What the hell for? Kane stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth and rope and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house, and I'm going to build a stone wall, so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. God damn, girl, if a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other. Grandma, no. If I don't go to the Kelma-trees... Sorry. If I don't go to the Kelma-trees, we won't eat tonight, you know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a lost child, a small child, lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately, it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to the nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're going to be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more talk about how beautiful you've become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland. But the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. You are a beautiful thing, said the old woman. And there ain't another like you in all the world. Well, so that's why the legendary flower. Nice, yes. I'm very proud of you. Oh, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it. What the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she'd ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just... Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she'd ever seen. Oh. Listen, she began. Maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead, and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself. But in the end, the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach out and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling right back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly found her stomach knot in on itself. No. Oh, gods, no! Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma? Grandma! Kaine ran fast, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling onto the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees, and she got closer and closer. Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark. It's not just fire. It can't be fire. There's too much smoke. I gotta save her. I gotta save her. She burst to the front yard, came to a sudden halt. Her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself with 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in random, chaotic patterns, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine had let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment the creature retreated into a shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her. A blend of rotten meat and excrement. And the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. "You bastard!" she thought as her scream echoed in the high cliffs around them. "It's you or me! Let's go!" The shade eyed Kaine with a bemused interest. Then he began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced toward the house. Through the smoke and the flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. "Grandma!" At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. "She's alive," thought Kaine. "Alive!" I assume the lizard that shade we found in the area before time skip when we first met Kaine. Yep, that's the one I assume as well. Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs were. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground, with a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, and then collapsed to the ground. Her energy was spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them was surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. "Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer." Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back, until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulling herself up across the ground with maddening slowness. The distance seemed to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the 2 women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from something deep inside of its core. That bastard was laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion. But there could be no doubt the shade was taking some joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade turned its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again, clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. "I am going to kill this bastard!" Summoning all of her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as her foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Pulling a small knife from a pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. "Give her back!" she screamed. "Give her back to me!" It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, and then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that latched on its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. "Kaine?" Kaine's visage blurred, and she forced herself to focus on the sound, and finally her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands, reaching out to her through the smoke. "Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one." Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all of her strength. Grandma, come on, we've got to go." The old one coughed loudly. On her hands, liquid blood slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. "Grandma, no! I said run, goddammit. You have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed through the gaps of the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. I'll take another bottle break. I'll be right back. Here, kitty, kitty. Yeah, the kitties are happily napping. Oh, we got one. I stood up, and kitty woke up to come say hi. You wanna come up and say hi? Slapjack again. Flapjack's my gamer cat. He likes to hit the buttons. He's a bit of a backseater. It's okay. Wanna come and say hi to everybody? People would love to say hi to you. Here we go. What's that, bud? And here he goes for the buttons. He loves hitting the buttons on the controller. He's so funny. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Flapjack. Oh, yes. Purry, kitty, so purry. Yeah, I know. Yep, Tuxedo Kitty. Yep. He is adorbs. He's so sweet. So, yeah, this cat was given to me by a student. Mother breeds cats, and when a cat is not sufficient quality for sale, she finds people to give the cats to. And this guy's one of the rejects. But he's so adorable. He's such a sweet kitty. My other two cats are shelter kitties. My brother and a sister. They're like cage fighters. This guy, he's a sweetie. The others, they have a very strong personality. No kitty reject. I know, right? He's such a sweetie. He's such an adorable, sweet kitty. He's adorbs. Oh my gosh, so many purrs. All right, so let's continue with the story. Grandma has just passed. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. They missed millions of lifetime for that. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then that sensation drifted away in the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, and faster until it became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor dripping, pouring from its mouth, dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept toward its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose, as if controlled by a mad puppeteer. Puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles, her head lolled dangerously to the side, and yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment. Laughing like a madwoman, she leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade took Kaine off like a fly, shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? I think it is. I think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't. I can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke, the flames, all of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it, 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 kill it now. As a spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
So many purrs. Everybody do the worm.
Must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
Not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Look at him, bro. Who's a happy cat? You're a happy cat. Kaine's dream. Encounter. Gently. Weakly. Softly. The shade, sure that his tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see. Only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of an arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is going to make clapping a real bitch. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally going to die, are you? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought of an unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. I don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, and then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was the picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop. No, don't hurt that picture. Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture into the ground below, where they vanished into tiny tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled and then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She just looks like you. I look like that? Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud, in the smoke of her ruined house, and waited for the end to come. But just as she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found its way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me, save me. And we have Marzipan. What's up, Lady Marzipan? How you doing? This is one of my shelter kitty cats. Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice in her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse. A freak. Hi. It is Marzipan. Lady Marzipan, she's a sweetie. Yeah. Exactly. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Oh, God, you are the best. Kenny glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet and began moving up toward the rest of her body. Baby flatness. Yeesh. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? So, Marzipan likes to throttle me. She doesn't mean anything by it, but she does try to choke me. I'm tempted to pick up my sleeping cat, but nah. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh, she's so lovey-dovey. But yes, she wants to choke me. Not in any kind of bad way. That's how she shows love. She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. Clingy, oh yes, very clingy. Super clingy. She's just about a year old. Honestly, what is it? 3, 4, 5, so she's almost a year and a half at this point. She's a baby, yep. Whatever else might be happening, she was alive and this was real. Oh. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kaine tried to avoid. Sorry, Cat is distracting me. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground and feel the rain and taste the wind. The voice paused, as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Maybe, yeah. What of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck with the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small, whispered moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now, give me that body. Come on, give me that body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. As she watched, it grew larger and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling at how she regained her voice. Stop. The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Oh, what the hell, sunshine? Screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said I can't die just yet. The brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was shaking with rage. Then she opened her eyes again, and they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw the mysterious pattern, the pattern of the shades, burn itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, said the voice cheerfully. The paw, right? Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Stop. I gotta stop. Holding her left arm at her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Ah, cute. Oh yes, Kitty's so cute. The kitties are the real stars of the show around here. Let it go. Feel the anger burn with the fire of revenge, the thirst for blood. And go out there and... Oh. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Here, buddy. Oh, that's rich, Sunshine, real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? Bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of blood crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl. You're possessed now, Sunshine, and there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me? We got what you might call a timeshare agreement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, why do they get a load of you now? Honey, I need you not to scratch me, okay? Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller now, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seemed a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. If you got any enemies, people you want to kill, I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade who squashed your granny, we'll warp them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine, and no more pain. Oh, wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why would you want me to help me kill another shade? Why, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me, we could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of that bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Screamed the voice. Look at you go. Okay, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyron, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call the heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding to the voice. Yeah, she said, yeah, I think this can work. I'm going to find that shade, and I'm going to strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm going to do the same to you, Tyron. Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyron. I've shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm going to take over everything. So keep killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to something deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, and waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like it's mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That'd mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade, I'm Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was a wreath of lunar tears. I'd been through hell and back. The garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kenny started to place it on her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed. I'm corrupted. I am a freak. I realized now the wrapped bandage arms and legs were shade-formed limbs. Yep. But this time I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kenny fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn, and the people of the area rose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Oh, hey.
Oh, ow. Yeah, I changed the outfits after the first pass.
Emil, you were the one calling me.
That's exactly how it looks like. Mm-hmm.
You still recognize me?
Oh.
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow.
Cool.
You grew
Didn't
up.
change anything.
So, how long has it been?
5 years.
And I'm going to do that now. Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
That's sexy, right?
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness.
Oh boy, NieR
Our
looks
reunion
cool in
was a
that
happy
outfit.
one. We let it wash over us like rain.
Mm-hmm.
That
Good
is,
stuff.
until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious!
Please, try to understand. People are tired and scared, and... I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it!
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
Of course they do.
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But...
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
NEB is like on Kaine's point of view now.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village.
For the sake of everyone.
To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
Sure, bro.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad.
If you say so, man.
Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
So far, ending B has been fantastic, and I don't want to stop. Or path B. I'd say path B.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that...
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
On
Yeah,
your cinematics too.
but
Yeah, good
it
stuff.
didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
Cute Emil.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on. I just want to know you better.
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was, no matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay. Can we just forget I told you about that?
Laughing on that too. Yep. Devil and Popola went back home. That made me lonely, so I ran around singing songs as loud as I could, but then that got kind of weird and scary, so I stopped.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale.
You can see my eyes?
Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
900 gold. Gold moonflower seed.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scroll and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
System data saved.
Say there. Can you not hear me? Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was
And proceeded this
dreaming
one.
or something.
Sleeping on one's
Get in that
feet
door,
is
at
quite
least.
the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Not able to save until the battle's over. Okay, we're going to leave for now. Save and then come back. If it lets me. A merchant passed through the village today. She just kept pulling the craziest stuff out of her big bag. She said her name's Accord.
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've
Accord
just
mentioned.
awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
Drakengard? Uh-huh. Yeah, see, I don't get it because I've never played Drakengard. Okay, let's harvest all the stuff that grew while I was doing the end of the game. Get some beans. Ancient legends tell that this fruit is musical. It's great. That's part of the description of the beans. Cord with her bag in Drakengard 3. Oh, nice. Got some rice. Harvested gourd. Got these pretty flowers. German flower. Nice to see some reference. Red moonflower. Yeah, I don't get it at all. Ooh. Pink moonflower. No. What's wrong? Sweet. Turn flowers into seeds. I'll do that later. Grabbing all the flowers. We'll do the flowers and the seeds later. Indigo one. So what I should do is I should plant flowers and then turn them into seeds. How do I do that? Because I still have lots and lots of flowers. Amount of items you can harvest in your field depends on fertilizer and water supply. Water and frequently only affects plants at each stage of growth, so try fodder a little bit over a long period of time. Let them wilt. Okay. So then we will plant lots of flowers and just let them wilt. Let's plant all of the plants and then we'll do the flowers in those two fields over there. Use bounty fertilizers, yeah. Alright, we're gonna oh, I guess we're not gonna water. I'll water this one. Alright. Increase the seeds because the only way the other flowers is to cross plants the flowers. Gotcha. So what we're going to do is we are just going to be planting seeds. So blue, gold, red, gold, red. Gotcha. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but I will do a little bit of it. I'm not going to be looking it up or anything, so I'm really not going to be spending any time on that at all, but I'll do a little of it. So I need more flower seeds. We'll work on that later. It sucks because it takes IRL time, so annoying. Well, again, I'm probably not going to be completing it to completion because I'm not being completionist on this run. So yeah, I'll do some. Water, no worries. Yep. Water, water. Ooh, water. You've already watered enough. Alright. Let's see, we're gonna shave. Okay. What am I doing? Attack the devil and Popola.
I should talk to Devila first.
Oh. Okay. The game's like, no, not yet. Alright. Red X will tell you your quest. New quest, I mean. Yep.
Just the person I wanted to see. Do you have a moment?
Probably not. Let's go.
Our water wheel is on its last legs. I'd like to shore it up, but the job is a little beyond my skill set.
Fountain. I'll go there. It's fine. I'll look around.
This is a wise thought on your part. That wheel is a machine of not insignificant age. Better to repair it now than wait until it fails completely.
I suppose we'd all be in trouble if it broke. So what do we need?
No, you're good.
Replacing the axle and the paddleboards should suffice for now. I believe the strange thing store in Facade should have everything we need.
Going to the tavern. I am, in fact, going to the tavern.
All right. We'll head there
but,
when we have a minute.
After I go to the tavern,
And
I'll
while
go
you're
to
gone,
the
I'll
correct
track
place.
down someone to do the actual repair work.
I worked it out.
Boys will stay with Popola.
Shop here more often, yeah? I'm damn near broke.
I'll do it if I feel like it. I'm just exploring. Now, you don't have any seeds, right? Any good seeds? Yeah, you don't. Okay.
My husband keeps nagging me about how this is no time to grow flowers.
He's clearly an idiot, man.
Thanks for coming. I've got some great materials for sale.
Oh, man. This is where I get logs. Oh, man. I've been looking for logs for so long. Oh, no.
Things sure are rough lately.
I was looking for these logs. I've been looking for those logs. Like, for the whole freaking game. And they're right there.
You saved his life. From now on, I'm giving you a discount.
Awesome. How much is your husband's life to you? Worth to you? Not much, okay? That's good to know.
Come again anytime, okay?
Nah, I feel like it.
If only our harvests weren't so poor lately.
If only you weren't so poor.
Welcome. We've got some new weapons in stock.
What you got? You got crap. That's what you got.
Blacksmiths always do well in times like these. Supply and demand, I suppose.
Yep, get a discount from her. Yep. I saved her kid. After I saved her kid, she was like, here, have a discount. Alright. We're going to go to the tavern and see what happens when we go in there. Gasp, she's not here. I wonder where she'll be. So now we're going to go searching for her. I know she's at the fountain. We're going to go searching for her. I know.
How am I supposed to go on now?
He's not here. I wonder where he went.
Oh, we killed your friend. Let's see here. Yeah, that one lady, she was always making out with her man over there, and then her man died.
Mom said I can't play outside the shopping district.
This count as outside? Gonna get some medicinal herbs. Already been meeting the Shade as early as the beginning of Act 2.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh, hi.
What's up, Devil?
I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
I thought about it.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you.
I'm headed there next. Oh, and Devila?
Yeah?
Sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have lost my temper like that.
You don't need to apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurting. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright?
Alright.
That song is so pretty. All the songs in this game are pretty, but that song especially. Go have a talk. Can I go in the basement? I cannot go in the basement. I wonder, what does the trophy case look like right now?
What is the purpose of this place?
Beats me. Maybe it's Popola's hobby corner.
Interesting. Okay, so this is where we are in the game. Got it. There's a person over here, too. Kids. What's up, kids?
I'm sorry for all the trouble, sir.
No trouble. You're good.
Hey, mister? How come I can't see Dad?
Oh, he's invisible. What's up?
Popola?
What's going on, Popo?
Oh. Hello.
Look, I want to apologize for you.
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither
Not
did
yet.
you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
He is invisible?
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it. Well, it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow.
Oh, it was right under our pages the whole time.
What are you calling a hoe?
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
So, take a boat.
A boat?
Yes. The canal's finally been repaired. It took a lot longer than expected. What with the shades and all. I also asked them to provide a boat at the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. The ferryman will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Huzzah, fast travel.
Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful. All right, I'll see you around.
And for the love of everything, be careful.
I do love everything. Have I unlocked fast travel on Facade too? I've unlocked the fast travel to the desert. I assume that's the one you mean?
Path above the entrance to the shopping district should lead to the boat landing.
How excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can...
Mini gates. Maybe not. Oh, we'll see.
Move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
Meanwhile, the game is like, hey, did you know you can fish? And I'm like, I did know that, and I'm deliberately not fishing. Took me time too, because this game's not even telling us to do it, right? Hey, I know you.
Hey, look who it is. Remember me?
I do. It's good to see you alive.
My pages. You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey, it's been a while.
Like a hidden quest.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked. Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Well, until your death.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
Alright. So, desert is the fast travel place that I know about. Let's go to rear path really quick. Can't help but notice that they've got a different icon here. Sure, it means nothing.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle.
Let us make haste.
I like how he spits that. No, the Shadow Lord's castle. If the King's advisor, he'll tell you how you can now access these mini gates scattered in the desert. Okay. Decided to grow a flower of my own. Name one after Brad A. Hope he doesn't hate me. Gretel is all upset about Hansel. That's what you want. You're really dirty, defective swine. I'm not like you. I'm different. Little Hansel and Gretel. Didn't even have a pointer, so I found out when I accidentally talked to him. Yeah, the fast travel, what are they called? Water places. Wells. Like, I was coming up with the word mine, and I'm like, that's not it. And you know how it happens whenever, like, you have, like, the 404 error? It gets to the Shade's point of view. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, you have that 404 arrow, your brain's not quite picking up the word, and then it comes up with the wrong word, and you're like, it's not that word, and it keeps coming up with the same wrong word. Oh, yes, a mine. No, 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 no. The place where you get water out of. A mine? It's like, no, it's still not a mine, Brain. A water mine. Okay. It's a well. You again. Stop bothering me. Good advice has been taken away. Hansel is dead. There's no reason for me to even exist anymore. My life is over. Just leave me alone. What? About 30 minutes before I need to break for lunch.
Ain't you excited, sunshine? We finally get to bathe in blood.
Don't talk to me.
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
Tyrant. Meanwhile, they're fighting everything while I'm just doing puzzles. They're not even particularly difficult puzzles. You got this, guys.
This is all too easy.
Right? So people are knocking at my door, and I don't know why. Just a moment. Hello, would you like a new lawn care service? No, I'm really not interested. Well, we have great prices. I said no. This in hard mode, they're tankier and past B mode compared to the A hard mode. No. Oh yeah, I've not been doing any hard anything on this game. Because again, this is not my usual kind of game, and so because it's not my usual kind of game, I'm not particularly interested in the challenge. I said, the fact that I'm playing this kind of game is a challenge on its own. Alright. No. Go back. Meanwhile, they're over there fighting them downstairs. I'm like, you guys got this. Turn back, say the shades.
What's with these guys?
Certainly not your garden variety, Shades.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
Say, I've heard this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
Okay, well, whoops. It's the cursed area where incomplete shades gather. Interesting. So we're just getting more of the story on the B route. And the fact that it's not making me do the whole game is very good. Because sometimes when you hit New Game Plus and they're like, play the entire game again. Like Final Fantasy 15. And it's like, why would I do that? So part of it, I've been avoiding fighting and killing the shades the whole game. And I think that's part of keeping it from getting too tanky. But part of it is I'm not playing on hard mode. Some instances you can't help it. I remember this particular puzzle. I like this one. Oh, dude, no. There we go. I love how they're fighting them behind the scenes, and I'm just ignoring it. I'm like, you guys got this. Most important here is the story. So anyway, so it's fine. Yep. Oh, I guess we have to fight this. They're definitely tankier here than they were last time. I'm a NieR fan, so I'm opting to 100% the game. Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. Like I said, I don't know enough to know if I'm a NieR fan. And again, I'm avoiding fights when I can. I've treated you all poorly. I mocked you and betrayed you, all because you went to Gestalt before the change was complete. After all this, I think I can finally understand. I think we can speak as equals. Makes me very happy. I hope we can spend the rest of our life. What was that? Oh, it's just me fighting through everything. Shades used to be humans, uh-huh.
Kaine, Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a
Let's watch
protest?
it anyway.
Have fun.
Yep.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
Bezel. Always get so lost here. I mean, it is pretty easy to get lost. See, unfortunately, I've gathered some of the best words already. That's a problem. Means I can't get better words. Oh man, I didn't even do that. That's fine. Take 20 or 30 minutes before reaching the door because I keep getting lost. I mean, it is pretty easy to get lost. Especially if you're trying to 100% it. I am doing the opposite of 100%ing it. I am racing through the game. Not quite game's done quick. Not speedrunning it, but still, don't touch them.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Now I understand what he's yapping about. We have more information.
Oh, you're funny. I'm gonna start crying here.
Have you felled the beast?
Not quite. Those are my friends.
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, sunshine. You ain't feeling bad for this freak, are ya? Ain't no turning back now. You got a lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know
Kind of looks so cool in the Aura outfit. Yep.
Ain't that right, Kaine?
That looks like a problem. Yeah, I remember this moment and going, huh, she got stabbed over the chest and she seems fine.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Kaine!
I was always a little weirded out that we had a bleeding statue here. Karen would be like, oh, body is mine now. Dies. Oh, man, you kidding me? Not again. We win.
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
When she went nuts. Remember this.
It's all over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine! It's Kaine's shade!
With no other choice, we must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back! Kaine, please! Come back to us!
A true friend.
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
Nutted up the outfit shade. Yep.
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
Good stuff.
All right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
Oh.
Over there.
It's in the mysterious stone
What is this?
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
I'm sure we can trust what she says. She's been guiding us this entire time.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
Yeah, Popola, can you?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this. I wrote down all the words I can understand.
Can't understand the rest, though.
This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Don't have a clue.
Not a problem.
Hmm?
If we want to fill in the words, We just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
Kinda will enjoy that.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she...
Because she is! Right? The Junk Heap and the Forest of Myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight.
What's different about Kaine's body, I wonder?
I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Because, like, the people hated her before she got possessed by a shade. Pourquoi? Why? What is it about her? About her body before the shade possession? Yeah. So many questions. Junk Heap.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the Junk Heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
Also, in the start, there was rain. And there's never rain here. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never had rain in this gameplay. Yep. Also, it's always sunny. It talks about the night ending. It's always sunny here. They've always commented on it always being sunny here too. Just interesting things, that's all.
What's the...
Well, I can't make...
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I already did that.
All the more reason to...
This won't be our first time in the Junk Heap. Just let us know what you need.
Thanks. I need 1 memory alloy, 10 titanium alloys, and 10 broken motors. Got all that?
Wow, that's a lot. But okay, we'll be back in a while.
$75% of my weapons, 54% of the words, 63% of the quests. Can't do New Merchant. And can't do Bon Appetit. I'm not actually upset about that. I need some titanium alloys. Okay, so now I know where to get wood. Let's see what we need. Okay, that's been upgraded all the way. Get some copper oil. Copper ore? Oil? Copper ore. Silver ore and titanium alloy. Got the silver ore here. Oh man, I just need silver ore and I got the Ancient Overlord. The problem is, it's not that great. Okay, how about this one? Silver ore eagle eggs. Ugh. What about this? Fluorite. It's kind of worthless. What about this? Got plenty of crystals for this one, but it ain't happening right now. Plenty of crystals for this one. It also ain't happening right now. It ain't happening right now. What else are we needing? Good there. This one we can upgrade right now. Do we want to? No, not at the moment. Got a lot of them. Ooh, Labyrinth Song. We'll do that one. Say Retros Treaty. No. Transients. Need Metal Piercing. Only plus the Phoenix ones yet. Yep. Beast Curse. Raccoon Lance. Phoenix Spear. Need Gold Ore and Eagle Egg. Yeah, Phoenix Spear is the best so far. I wonder, this weapon is yet to be acquired. Wonder if that's important. Made it all the way through and didn't upgrade, or didn't pick up that last weapon. I feel like that's maybe important. Got all of our ingredients. Okay, let's head back down this way. Brad and Vicey are always together. He says even though they argue a lot, they're actually good friends. I wish I could travel with Brad A sometime. Oh man, it's lunchtime. Tell you what, we're gonna go to the junk heap, and we'll stop after that. We'll save at the junk heap. Pick this up after lunch. I know we've got a billion medical things up here. And again, I'm avoiding fighting these things if I can. Alright, let's go.
Damn! Where'd they go? Get him! Don't let him escape!
Are you gonna die, Mom? My child. You're almost grown up now, my child. Stay strong. You must run now, do you understand? Run as fast as you can. What about you? I'll challenge them and give you time to escape. No, you can't. Be safe, my child. Be safe and happy. Promise me you'll remember your mother. Mom? Mom, wait. Let's go together. Mom?
Here! They're in here!
Oh no. Don't leave me. Mom. Why? Who's there?
Who are you?
I'm Khalil. What's your name?
Military defense robot. Key 33. You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes.
I'm crying, you big dumb robot. I miss my mom.
What is crying? Who is Mom?
It doesn't matter, I can never see her again. Because she's dead.
My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds of years ago. Really?
874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. 44 minutes.
You're lonely?
I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying.
I'm crying because I don't want to die.
Will die.
If the humans catch me, they're going to kill me.
Why will they kill you? I will not permit the humans to kill Khalil.
Huh?
Military defense robot P-33 will protect you.
You're gonna help me?
P-33 is charged with defending others. P-33 will defend Khalil.
Oh, hooray. Thanks, robot. And since we're friends now, I'm gonna call you Beepy. Merchant passed through the village today. She just keeps pulling the craziest stuff out of her big bag. She said her name is Accord.
Man, there's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Oh, no!
Huh?
Look out!
Huh? 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 Jacob? Oh God, this can't be happening. Jacob! Jacob! No!
So he blames the robot. Wow, that was scary.
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more
Really don't
caution.
like that brat? Yeah.
One intruder has perished.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't think they were chasing me. That's been nice. Yes. Nice.
The junk heap. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while. You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
How fares your brother?
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the
I
question.
didn't like the king when he was a kid, but he's grown up, he's cool king afterwards, so he's good. But this guy, ugh.
It's okay.
We'll see what happens
I
with
need
the
to
king
ask you
since he's grown up.
What is it? You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
I bet we're going to find out that the king is also horrible. We're going to find out everyone is horrible by the end of this.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up. Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
Got your arm there, bud.
Wait!
Yes?
I recently got my hands on a weapon.
Sure, haven't
Very
really seen all of
powered.
it.
I
Yep.
thought you might get some use out of it.
Two-handed sword.
So
I
we
don't
already
know.
have this weapon?
These things happen the second time around. This sword has seen better days.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now. Can you repair it? I can repair anything with the proper materials. If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts. I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
Yes, the fourth wall, exactly.
You got
Would be two password.
I'm gonna... Only the real big...
You got it.
By the... What can I help you with?
You should be able to upgrade things. Upgrade Beast Lord. Upgrade Labyrinth Song. And that's all we got right now.
Come back. I'm gonna... Only the...
You got...
By the... What can I help you with?
Buying and selling. Alright.
Come back.
We'll do this later. Also, I gotta save and break for lunch. Be back 30 minutes to an hour away. Alright, well, thanks so much for watching. Like I said, I'll be back in 30 minutes to an hour. And it's been fun hanging out with you and playing some NieR Replicant. I usually don't do New Game Pluses. This has got me interested enough that I'm going to be doing it, so at least for a while. So, thanks again for watching, and if you come back, it'll be great to see you, and if not, I hope you have a wonderful day. See you then.